Hi, singers. I greet every one of us. Um, I'll be treating a very, very great, powerful course today, and a popular course titled Breathing Techniques. It has a lot and a lot of topics and a lot of things and importance to singing for all singers. Very, very important. So you can understand this course very well. I'll be breaking this particular course into 5 different parts. The first one, we'll be talking about breath supports, understanding everything about breath supports. And then we'll go into the diaphragmatic breathing exercises, how to breathe into your diaphragm. And then we'll enter into how to manage your breath. We'll use some exercises on that. And then we can go into how to build our stamina and all of that. And then we can go into how to now sing on stage, how to perform on stage. So I'll be breaking it into these various layers so you can understand it very well and you can know exactly the importance of breath support. So stay with me. So, with Jesus joy in our hearts, we welcome you all to GMSL Global, a free gospel music community where Jesus is our music. We do free vocal training from beginners class to masters class. We do free competition without any form of payment or voting or the rest. We do a lot of activities. We have anniversaries. We have a lot of other activities like get together, worship encounter, and the rest, music form, so on and so forth. So to stay connected with us, follow us on our WhatsApp channel, which happens to be our own platform, to get to be connected to our day-to-day activity. Follow us on our YouTube channel, which happens to be our main social media handle, where you get to watch the full video of our vocal training courses from beginners level to the masters level, where we also go live for our worship encounter and our word encounter. And also follow us on our other social media handle like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Snapchat. And our social media handle on all platforms is GMSA Global. God bless you. So, what is breath support all about? What is this topic all about? Very, very important. It's very important to understand what it's all about and why you should always give yourself to it as a singer. It's very important. So first of all, breath support is the controlled use of your diaphragm and its surrounding muscles to be able to regulate your airflow while singing. So now, first of all, I have seen a lot of persons say the diaphragm situates in your stomach. No, the diaphragm is not in your stomach. It actually stays below your chest. Your lungs stays in your chest. So your diaphragm stays below the lungs. So that whenever you take in air, the diaphragm moves downwards and then air enters into the lungs. So, and including the surrounding muscles moves downwards so that it creates some pressure in your stomach and even towards your back. So that's why you see that the stomach pops up. It's not like it's in your stomach. So you cannot necessarily control your diaphragm, but you will know it most by your stomach popping up. Some persons do not necessarily pops up like that. When they now become professional, they now discover that it does not pop up because there's a way. There are different body nature of different singers, but it's important you start working with your stomach popping up because there must be a pressure on your stomach whenever you engage your diaphragm. So all of this is what they call breath support, and it's very, very important because it helps you prevent strain. Just imagine you are in charge of your breath. You are able to control everything. Like you want to sing this phrase, you know exactly what to do. It's not just about one thing about breath support. It's not just about being able to take in air into your diaphragm, but being able to use it and manage it in the proper way that the air you are taking, it's enough to take in air, and whenever you want to sing, you can just use all the air at once, like just use everything, and you start sounding too breathy. It also can affect the tone of your sound and all of these things. So everything about breath support is being able to take it into the right places and being able to use it in the proper way. Being able to manage the air in the proper way, and you are in charge of your singing. It helps produce a nice tone, like imagine you are able to, like there's enough air. It helps gives you a richer tone, prevents strain, and you can sing in dynamics and many things. You can convey your emotions and all of those things. So this is what breath support is all about. Now let's go over to how to engage your diaphragm. We'll be using exercises to explain this, how to engage your diaphragm, and then we can now go further to how to now manage the air that you take into your diaphragm before we go into strengthening and so on and so forth. So guys, diaphragmatic breathing is engaging your diaphragm when breathing. Engaging your diaphragm. So I'll be giving us two exercises. One when you lie down and the other one while you are standing. So I'll be doing the one you are standing and I'll just illustrate the one that you do when you lie down. It's the same thing, just the same thing. Just the difference that you lie down on your back or on your bed or on the floor and ensure you are facing up, and then you can place a book on your stomach and just breathing and all of that. I will explain that, but let's do this first one while standing. It will help us. You have to do this particular exercise like 5 minutes to 10 minutes daily, or let me just say 7 minutes daily. It will help you that maybe if you do it for like 30 days, it will come into your muscles memory that you don't have to keep doing it over and over again. You by default when you are singing, it will not come into your subconsciousness that you will start engaging your diaphragm whenever you sing. So don't just think by just listening to this video or watching this video just once you will start engaging your diaphragm. You could start, but as time goes on, you will forget and you will keep reminding yourself. But you can keep doing it for like 5 minutes to 10 minutes daily. Within a month, it will come into your muscles memory. Okay. So this exercise, I have to stand like this so you can see what happens. Now let me just give you the full details about the exercise. The first exercise is while you are standing is this. You place your left hand or one hand in your chest and another hand on your stomach. Remember I said it's your abdomen. We are engaging your abdomen. That is your diaphragm. Whenever your diaphragm moves downwards, there's a pressure that comes on your stomach and it makes your stomach pops up. So we are going to be breathing. This first exercise is just all about knowing how to engage your diaphragm. We are not talking about how to control the air, how to manage the air for this first part. Remember I said the second part, the first part is about understanding the what breath support is all about. Now the second part is understanding how to engage your diaphragm. Then we will now go to how to now manage the air that you are able to generate engaging your diaphragm, and then how to strengthen it and how to sing in the podium, so on and so forth. So for now we are just majorly focused on how to engage your diaphragm when breathing. So to engage your diaphragm, to walk into to get this into your muscles memory, because by default you want to breathe from your chest or you want to sing from your throat. Like if you breathe, you want to engage that, like your chest will always want to be the one popping up. Understand? So to be able to work on this, you will have to, first of all, let me just face this side so you can see the movement that's going on. So you place one hand in your chest and place another hand in your stomach where your diaphragm where we show that you are engaging your diaphragm. So you want to make sure the hand in your chest is not the one that goes up when you are taking air in, when you are breathing in, but the hand in your stomach is the one that moves upward, and when you are taking it, when you are exhaling, is the one that goes downward. Okay, so we'll breathe in. We are not giving any count, just breathe in as much as you can. You breathe in and ensure that your stomach goes upwards, moves forward, and then when you are exhaling, when you are breathing out, it goes downward. Okay, so we exhale using S sound. So that is just that. So let's do it. Now place one hand on your chest and the other hand on your stomach. If you take notes, when I was breathing in, it pops up. Look at it. When I'm breathing out, it goes back in. So it shows that I'm engaging my diaphragm. So for instance, you are singing, you're able to take in air and you're able to make a good use of the air. So unlike if you sing and For instance, you breathe in and your chest is the one that goes upward, like you breathe in and it's your chest. It means you are not engaging your diaphragm, and it's dangerous to your singing and even to your entire well-being. So it's good you engage your diaphragm and the surrounding muscles when you sing. So that is exactly the exercise that will help you. So the other exercise is that you will lie down on your back. I'm not going to do that. So you lie down on your back and or on the bed or so on and so forth. You can just place a book on your stomach and ensure the thing pops up. And when you breathe out, it goes down. Or you can also use your hand. Place one hand on your stomach and place one hand on your chest. The same thing. So ensure you do this particular exercise like 5 minutes or 7 minutes or 10 minutes daily. In a month, it will get you will get used to it, and that is that. So now let's go over to breath management. How to manage your breath. So I'll be giving us few exercises. I'll be giving us few exercises that will help us to know how to manage these breaths. You have to be able to generate air, engaging your diaphragm. So you want to now manage the breath. Now, the first exercise I will give us that will help us to be able to manage this breath that we are able to generate is using this same sound to exhale. So this time around, you are going to breathe in for 4 counts. You are going to breathe in for a 4 counts, and then you exhale for let's work on like 20 seconds. You breathe in for 4 seconds and exhale with this sound for 20 seconds. So let's try it together. You exhale for 4 counts. You are breathing for 4 counts and exhale with this sound for 20 seconds. Okay, and ensure that when you are doing the S sound, ensure that you remain constant, like it's producing the same sound, like it does not waver. Okay, it's very, very important. And ensure that you don't gasp, like you are not gasping for it, that you are able to manage the breath. And just work on all of this while you are doing all of this exercise. Have that in mind. Another thing again that I want to exercise is the panting. The panting exercise, like you pant literally like a dog. What it helps you to do is that it helps to be able to locate your diaphragm easily. Okay, and it helps you to, for instance, you are singing in between songs and you need to take in enough air instantly. So it helps to do that, and a lot of things. It helps you to be able to manage your breath so much. So the third exercise I'll be giving us is you inhaling for 4 counts. You hold the breath for 4 counts and then exhale again for 4 counts, all through 4 counts. When you are done with that, you move over to 6 counts. When you are done with that, you move over to 8 counts, and you keep moving upward at least to the best you can as you begin to grow. So let's just do for the 4 counts because of time. Then you can go over to 6 counts all through. So the first one is this: you exhale you inhale for 4 counts, and then you hold your breath for 4 counts before you exhale for 4 counts. So that is it. So just keep doing that. You can also go over to other counts as you grow. So the last exercise is the straw singing, the straw techniques. If you don't have a straw, get one. Get one. But if you cannot get one, very simple. I want to help you out just with my own approach on that. You must have a biro, you must have somebody that have a biro as far as you are in this world. So you can just get a biro, a pen like this, and just free up all the unnecessary, unwanted products. And then you have your free can like this. And then what you are doing is that you are going to be singing through the straw, or you breathe, just breathe through the straw and sing. Just do your thing using the straw. So it will help you a lot, help you reduce your tension, pressure, and it will help you a long way even before you sing, it will help you to reduce your pressure and also help for other aspects of your well-being. Okay, so you just take in your biro and you do your thing. So you can just have a song in your mind, maybe the song you are working on, and oh Lord, set my heart on fire for you. Then just do it. Like, you try your best to ensure that you are coming from a high range to a lower range, or a lower range to a higher range. Just keep doing that. You can also do the siren and all of those warm up. It will help you a long way to be able to manage your breaths and so on and so forth. So that is all for breath management. Now the next part of this course is stamina and control development. So this particular exercise I'll be recommending three exercises. The first one is very, very important. You see, many years ago, I've met a lot of singers, a lot of persons. We used to do this particular exercise, even when I didn't really know the benefit of it like that, but I just saw it somewhere. Then I just learned about it, and I discovered that I had this advantage more than every other person I met by default, because I happen to be a natural singer from the first beginning before I started giving myself to vocal training. So I had some level of advantage. So every other person I meet that we do this particular, it's more like a competition. This particular exercise I have to recommend now. I used to kind of win everybody. So I felt I was so confident on myself on this exercise, to the point I met a particular lady. I didn't know she was doing this exercise already, and I told her if she wins anything she asks, I'll give her. And unfortunately, when we did it, thank God, what saved me was that I have bragged and bragged and bragged. But this lady, when we started doing the exercise, she would not want to give up. But after everything, I was almost dying. I was literally almost dying before she just gave up, and she was like, this guy, you are trying, you will not give up. And she didn't know that I was about to die. So the next thing, she was like, she's ready, she wants to be again. I was like, don't worry, don't bother. Go and meet your mates. She didn't know that I have to go and calm down, ask myself, wow. So later I met her. I was like, how managed you tried though, like you really tried. Then she told me she used to do this, that she's kind to like she's coming up. She didn't know that I am a little better. I was like, I wish she knew that I was about to die. So what I'm trying to say is that the more you do this exercise, the more you grow. The name of this exercise is called long phrase singing. Long phrase singing. How that you pick a voice sound, any voice sound. You can use R, you can use A, you can use anyone. We used to use R major then. For those of us that have been in JMSF for a long time, you know this particular exercise. We used to do it very well. So you use this any particular voice sound, and you place a timer, and you sing. Use in one breath. You just keep singing that particular vowel for as long as you can. So we do it as a competition. We come together, and the last person to give up, like every other person will give up. You will see me still saying but when I met this lady, she will not give up. I was out of breath already. I just have to take, like I have to do everything I can. Like I was dying. This girl will not give up. So, but thank God I still won, because she just felt like, who is this guy? But she didn't know that she would have won if she had stayed a little longer. Okay, so there is it. Let's just do it together. So I will not do it as long as you want because of time, but I just want us to, you place a timer close to yourself and try your best. Work towards 30 counts, 30 seconds. Start with 20 seconds. Maybe you could not get to 20 seconds. Start with the one you can. As you keep doing it, every week you increase. Every week, yes, you increase. Every week you increase. Just keep doing it daily. And with time, you start increasing. How that whenever you take in air, you can be able to use that particular air to do mighty things. You have stamina. Okay, you have stamina. So that is what the exercise will help you and do. So let's just do it together. Taking enough air. So when you are doing that, ensure that your voice do not waver. Ensure you are producing a nice, straightforward sound, and just keep doing that for as long as you can. Place a timer, and you can use a, you can use o, however. So it will help you a long way. It will help you a long way. So the next exercise I will recommend is called dynamic swell. This one is very, very important as well. It's actually that you take in with one breath, you start singing slowly or softly, then you go loud with your breathing, you go loud, and then you come back again softly, then you go louder again, you come back softly. So it's actually what they call crescendo and decrescendo. So you are going upward and downward with one breath. Okay, so let's do it together. First of all, you take in enough air. ABDOMINAL. So you are going in, you are going up and down with one breath. It helps you to control your emotions, helps you to control your feeling when you are singing. It helps a lot. So the last exercise I'll be giving us on this part is called breath recovery. How that? It's very, very simple. Just try singing a long phrase, like try engaging your like your breath takes out all your breath, like exhale all your breath, and then in a very short time, as short as you can, try recovering your breath, like taking enough air as fast as you can, and ensure you engage your diaphragm. That is what it's just all about. Then and start singing again. Like just keep doing that, and you masters it. How that whenever you run out of breath when you are singing, you don't go and engage your chest. You don't go and engage your throat. You ensure that no matter what happens, you have built that stamina that you will still go back and refer to your diaphragm. That's the importance. Okay, so just engage. Just try your best to run out of breath, and quickly start singing again. Ensure you engage your diaphragm when doing that. So that is all for that. So the last part of this course is called breath in performance. Breath in performance. This particular part is one of the most important. I didn't say it's the most important. One of them. Every part are important. So this part is very, very important. It's good you know how to engage this breathing in performance, not just exercises, but how to engage it when you are performing. The first thing I will want to say is that there's this word I always say: proper practice prevents what? Poor performance. But now what I want to say is that ensure that you really practice very well before you engage it. Not just about just going to perform, because engaging breath in performance can be implicating. Okay, it can be implicating. You can, because first of all, when you are doing all of this exercise, I'm sure some of us, you will start feeling like you want to faint. Like you want to literally faint. There are some of these exercises, like it seems like you want to faint. So why you need to practice very well is that you will know when you have to calm down when you are performing, so you don't want to really faint when you are performing. So another thing again is that I want to just give you my story. The first time I learned about breathing, I've learned about it before. Like that's one of the first courses in singing. But the first time it really got into me very well, like I should start engaging it when performing. That was many years ago. I didn't practice it that long. I just did it once, and then there I was in church. I was leading worship, and I tried to engage my diaphragm. And while I was trying to engage my diaphragm, I lost that. I ran out of the beat. I just forgot the beat. And the song I was doing was quite a complicated song. So I just ran out of breath, and I just ran out of the beat, and I didn't even know. So later I realized that I've run out of the beat, and I saw people's eye. You are bigger than this, something like that. They didn't understand that I was trying to engage something I just learned. Okay, so that is one of the main reasons why you must practice properly. Engage it in your secret place. In your secret place. do all of those things in your secret place, in your room, in all of those places where you are not going to make the error in everybody's faces. Make the error in your room and learn and correct yourself before you go over there to perform and disgrace yourself. Okay, so it's very, very important. And another thing is that I would recommend is that when you want to sing, mark the place in each song where you will take in air into your diaphragm. Like, practice it. Don't just say, I will need to take in air. Practice it in your song. Like, okay, in between this space, I'll quickly take in air. Walk towards it and let it be that you practice it very well. Time will come, you will get used to it. And you know how to do that again. But in the beginning, mark it. Okay. And another thing is that use your breath to convey emotion. To help a lot. Like, God, I love you so much, so much. Like, sign, use the breath to it moves a lot too. Have you seen some people sing and they're using their breath? God, you will just cry. You will just cry. You will cry. So use your breath to pass out your emotions, and it helps a lot. Ensure you engage your diaphragm when you are singing. It helps. It produces richer sounds, and God help you. And go back to everything I've said so far again. Watch over and over. Ensure you don't download this video. Watch it on YouTube. Okay, and God bless you. All right, good day, good day. I'm Foresight, and this is GMSL Global, and God bless you richly in Jesus' name.